I think I'm a little overdue in an update of my trading account, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. If you are new to my account, I set out about just over 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, to have a try at trading on the stock market, on the UK stock market. And I set out and invested just £200, and I bought and sold shares up to the value of £50. And as they went £2 positive, I sell those shares and buy a new company. And I kept repeating and repeating and repeating. And I've been doing that now since, well, for nearly 2.5 years. And in that time, my account has grown by about 60%. It's stopped. It's been stagnant for quite a while. In fact, it's probably been fairly stagnant since the budget last October. Since that budget, everything seems to have gone flat on me. All of the companies that I buy haven't really done particularly well. And I'm, unfortunately, it's not gone well for me. However, having said all that, the FTSE has been going up, has gone up in that time. So maybe I've just been unlucky since the budget last year. But let's have a look on my computer, have a look at my account, and I can take you through where my account actually is right now. Here I am on my account, and this is where I stand today. I'd like to start show you where today's been. And today, Rio Tinto's up slightly, Taylor Wimpey's 0.5%, Keller Group's up 0.75%, Man Group is up just about a third, and PHP, Primary Health Properties, are down negative nearly 1%. So where does that stand? Where do my shares stand at the moment? Well, let's go from the top. Man Group currently negative £2.45 or 42 there. That's negative 10% almost. Primary Health Properties, which, as I say every video, they give me a nice regular dividend, and they are negative £3.36. I've probably made, well, I probably haven't made that much money since I've owned them, but I'm almost break even with the dividends. Keller Group, which is a construction company, and when I bought these a few months ago, I did hover over the mouse thinking, should I actually buy these or not? But I did click the button, so I bought them. They're negative £4.64, which is 15%. So I think I'm going to struggle to get that back in any short space of time. Rio Tinto, which is was down negative £30, is now only £8.27. The good thing about Rio Tinto is I did buy a lot of shares in them, so I'm expecting a really good return. I'm going to get at least £3 more dividend by the end of this month, and Rio Tinto do post a really good dividend. And if I keep Rio Tinto shares for the long run, I'm easily going to make that £8 back. And in fact, I almost made that back now. And I think this is going to be a positive share for me to own. And Taylor Wimpey is the last one on the list. This is negative £14. This was, I think, down to negative 20. It's 18%. That's got to climb at 18% before I make any sort of profit on Taylor Wimpey. The interesting thing is that now Angela Rayner has left the government, and they've got, I think, is it George Reid? There's a new chap in charge of housing. I think he's going to be much more proactive and much more focused on getting the UK house building than Angela Rayner was. So I think for that sense, this is positive news for Taylor Wimpey. And that's possibly why, if we have a look at the share, it's possibly why since the departure of Angela Rayner last week, the share price in Taylor Wimpey has gone up. But it's not just that, because the housing stats have gone up as well, slightly, only slightly. But there was a lot of negativity in the housing industry, but it's only slightly started to pick up lately. That's possibly equally why it's going up. So all in all, my account now stands at £325.43. In my last video, I think it was £316. So it has picked up. So if we look at the month, you can see it's been up and down like a roller coaster. The last 3 months, it's still on a downwards trajectory, but it has picked up since or in the last couple of weeks really, it has sort of started to come back a little bit. Fingers crossed that stays. And it's really still at the levels it was before Liberation Day. So as I said earlier, my account's not done particularly well, but that's where I am. That's where my account is. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found the status of my account slightly interesting. And if it has, I'd really appreciate if you were to give it a like. That would be fantastic. And if you're enjoying this finance content, then I would equally appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel. I'm sort of slowly trying to build this channel, slowly but surely. And the channel has predominantly been about trading and my premium bonds journey. And if you're interested in either of those things, then I think it's probably worth subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much indeed again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.